What's up, everybody? I'm Dreaming Tabitha, an artist here on YouTube, and I can't wait to get started with today's challenge on episode number 3. Indeed. But let's get on with today's challenge. My friend Danny from ComicsAnd is going to be our special guest for today. Now, Danny is an uber nerd all about the comic book life, so it'll be interesting to see what she has in mind for us today. Here we go.
Hey, Dreaming Tabitha, it's me, Danny, your friendly neighborhood licensed cosmetologist and registered super nerd over at Comics and Cosmetics. I had an idea, and I actually had Amelia help me out with this as well. This is our challenge to you, if you choose to accept it. We want to see a battle between Scarlet Witch and Agatha in Westview right when the Scarlet Witch notices her fingers are starting to turn black. And we want to see it in watercolors. And you have 6 hours to complete your mission. Once you've completed your mission, send us a video as proof, and we'll let you know what we think. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That was not part of the criteria. When I asked these people if they could come on this show and give me the topics and give me the mediums, I gave them a lot of leeway. But look, watercolor was not part of it. I don't do watercolor. Yes, I mastered the art of watercolor with just one lesson. You can check that video out. But I'm not really that strong in my watercoloring skills. So that's why, Danny, it wasn't listed when I gave it to you. Yeah, you're cheating like it's okay. It's not okay. But far be it for me to shy away from a challenge. I am going to give it my best. So she wants me to do Wanda when her fingers turn black. I'm going to have to do a little research. Hopefully I can find it. Let's go. One problem that I'm having with trying to find this specific scene is that Wanda's really far away when she's fighting Agatha during this crucial moment in, what was it called? Forest Hill, Wanda, whatever, Forest Creek, whatever the town's name is. The minute that her fingers turn black, it's an up-close shot. So that scene there is the best that I can find, where you can really see her hands turning black, but you can't see Agatha anywhere. If I wanted to try to have it where she had her fingers turn black, but she's fighting Agatha in this scene, it's hard. So something that came to my mind was to maybe mix up a little bit how I would do this image. So instead of just having one image, what if I merged 2? I don't know what the style is called. I'm thinking of it kind of in a comic book fashion where I have one image up here and then have another epic image over here. So this is the best that I have sketched out right here. And maybe you can see what I'm talking about where I say that I've got an image over here in the corner, and then these little squiggly mosquito-sized things, that's where I think that I'm gonna use the cloud coverage, where I'm gonna mix it in and merge the 2 pictures together. I think that would work out and look really, really cool. It's a great way to kind of just hide everything in the sky. Hello and good morning. So I have run into a little bit of a conundrum as I'm getting ready to start the project, and that is that I did my sketch in blue, and I'm kind of wondering if that's supposed to show up later on when I actually apply the watercolor. So I have messaged my good friend Maria to see what that is supposed to do. What's the best thing? What's the best options? Because I don't know. So because I'm impatient and I can't sit around waiting for Maria because she hasn't messaged me back, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna switch things up and use my graphite pencil, and I'm gonna use this to basically put the details on that really matter, I guess, when it comes to the character. We're putting our hair up because it's time to get serious. do I erase this afterwards? Can you erase after you put the watercolor on? Like, I don't know. She kind of got these like Dr. Seuss hands. Okay, I think that I have my drawing done pretty well. It's in blue and in charcoal or graphite, whatever. And so now I just have to, I guess, erase this. I'm not really sure, make it really fine. I don't think it's supposed to be harsh lines. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. So I think things are going well. Hopefully. I'm taking it slow. My problem is that I've run into a little bit of a conundrum where I didn't plan my day properly, and I need to go somewhere. So while I know all of the rest of my I can't think, all the rest of my challenges, I have done it for whatever hours straight, I might have to fudge a little bit on this particular challenge and put a pause. I'm still gonna do it within the time frame. I started at like 10:15. It's now 11:54, which is holy cow. But so I only have like what, 4.5 hours to get this done or something like that. But I have somewhere to go. Hopefully it's okay. Oh hey, guess who's back? It's me, and I am ready to finish this challenge. I already got started, and like I said before, I apologize for the fact that I didn't plan out my day properly, but that doesn't matter. It's in the past. Let's just get this done, because I'm excited to see what I can try to produce with watercolor, even though I don't know anything about watercolor, sort of, kinda, a little bit. I don't know. We're just gonna give it our best and see what happens along the way. Well, now that I have my fresh water, we can get started. Gotta stay hydrated. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did collect fresh rainwater for this project because I heard that fresh rainwater was the best water for watercoloring, and I want to do this the right way. And there is no sacrifice too big for artwork. When last we left our character, you can see I started off on the face, and she looks horrified, as she does. But I'm excited to see. I've been studying a little bit on the YouTube at different people and giving instructions. So I'm excited to see what I can do with the knowledge that has been granted, has been bestowed to me with such honors, and work. I've been hesitant to restart this project just because of time management and stuff like that, but also I'm scared. But this is a great project to try to overcome fears and just give it a try. The thing is too, like, I don't have a huge watercolor palette. I don't know if it's the same like acrylic, where with my paintings, even when it comes to my oil paintings, I pretty much just use 3 colors and black and white, right? And I mix my own paints every time. With watercolor, I don't know how easy it is. I'm assuming it's the same kind of color theory process, but I don't know. Okay, so the first problem that we're having today is that I apparently didn't keep my reference picture, so now I have to find that, which cuts into the time that I don't have. All right, we're doing a check-in, and while I'm having fun, I'm learning a lot. This is such an unfamiliar medium to me that Wanda just kind of, I mean, she's not done yet, but she just looks so terrified, and now her hair looks kind of scraggly, and I don't think I'm mixing the colors right, and I'm trusting the process, but I am struggling in my trust of the process. Like, I'm trusting it, but I don't have faith in it. Because she looks like the Screamer. What is this? I don't know. She looks like a jogger who is allergic to dogs, and Snoopy came up and licked her hand, and now she's having a Lucy fit. By the way, have you subscribed to the channel yet? I don't think you have, and now's a great time. Just push that little button. So I'm having a little bit of a conundrum as I'm starting to feel some numbness, like right in the web of my hand. That's not a good thing. This is my right hand. I paint with my left. So, I'm not sure what's happening. Apparently my body is falling apart. There is no sacrifice too big for artwork. I'm not sure what to do. So, I mean, it's looking like a human now. But I think any Olsen-ness that I had originally has kind of been lost. So we're going from this to this. So the body language is pretty much the same, but you can see that the definition, the characteristics that make Elizabeth Olsen the Scarlet Witch are not there. So I kind of lost her cheekbone and the distinction of her rounded nose, and definitely the eyes. I have seen where watercolorists also use coloring pencils over top of their artwork. So if that's allowed, then I'm gonna maybe see about touching this up once everything is dry with coloring pencils to see if I can maybe add to the definition with that, because I'm having a hard time with this because the bristles, they move, okay? They're not stiff, and even my fine-tipped ones, just they're so flexible, and I'm having a hard time getting the tiniest details. But now I'm going to move on to the background and see what kind of magic I can make with that. Oh, and by the way, for anybody wondering, this has been 1 hour, so we have come upon, I guess, our second hour in this entire phase. Okay, somehow I have to turn these little blobby things into recognizable blobby things here. I kind of started doing like yellow here, and I guess Agatha's gonna have like purples and stuff, but then the sky's all red. Like, this is gonna be difficult. Like, are you even gonna know what these things are? I mean, I know this is kind of the focal piece, but dang,
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself.
I finished the painting, watercolor, whatever it's called. It's okay, like, it's okay. It looks much better farther away, which most art pieces do. You know, the imperfections kind of merge together. It looks much better further away, but I'm not really satisfied with it, so I think color pencil's the way to go. Now, what surprises me about watercolor is how fast you can lay the colors down as opposed to like acrylic, so I like that. But it's just, this is not my style, it's not my medium, and so I think going in with color pencils, I have plenty of time. I have, maybe I don't have as much time as I think I do. I have 2.5 hours to go, so I think I can accomplish a miracle with coloring pencils. Danny, I hope that's okay. Since you broke the rules, I'm gonna break the rules. Guys, I made a big mistake. I lost an hour because I decided to scroll through Instagram and share memes with my friends. It means I only have an hour left.
They'll try to kick you while you're down.
Okay, I need to calm down. These coloring pencils are way too expensive to just fall on the floor. Good thing my mother's not here. You'll break the lead inside.
Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear.
Okay, I'm running out of time. I have 5 minutes left. And Wanda, I think I captured a little bit more of the Olsen-ness, but I know that her mouth is a little bit off. Bothers me. I think it's a little bit supposed to be out this way. There's a little bit of Olsen-ness to this, but it's not a lot. To figure out what am I supposed to do with these little things here? What am I supposed to do? 4 minutes left. That is my frog friend up here, because my arms are aching, my shoulders are aching, because it's like the flight of the bumblebees here with how fast I'm trying to color. It's not enough time. The wrong way to do clouds. That's what I tell everybody anyway. I imagine what these clouds could have looked like. Come on. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. We just gotta blend it. Oh no. It's done. After her 5-hour session, it's actually because I decided to scroll on the Instagram. It was only a 4-hour session. I like the concept that I have. So much more could be done with this picture if I had the time, but so hopefully Danny likes it and sees where I was going with this. You know, we as artists are always our harshest critics, so maybe she'll love it. So it's now time to see what Danny thinks of our little experiment, because it very much was an experiment. And here we go.
Hey guys, so forgive my appearance. I have stuff going on
You
today,
look
but
fine.
when Dreaming Tabitha calls, you answer. I challenged Dreaming Tabitha to complete a piece depicting the Scarlet Witch in WandaVision when she and Agatha Harkness are fighting. My daughter Amelia and I requested that we see her fingers start to turn black and that she use watercolors in some way. She also had to complete this within 6 hours. Well, Tabitha got a hold of me today and she sent me this. Check that out. I love it. I super love it. I really do. I love the different textures here, the blending of the colored pencils into the watercolors. Look at that, the fingers are turning black. That's exactly what we wanted. I love how she seems to be kind of melting into this haze of different shades of purples. I love it. Excellent job. All the thumbs up, Tabitha. Love it. Mwah. Love you. I'm gonna have to steal this. I'm gonna have to print it out and hang it up on the wall and put it next to my Dreaming Tabitha original. It's good. You did amazing. You're a fantastic artist. Thank you so much for asking us to participate in this because I love it.
She loved it. She loved it. She loved it. I'm glad that she liked it as much as she did because I was a little skeptical. Like I said before, she kind of looked a little bit like a jogger who got licked by a dog and didn't really appreciate that. But all in all, I'm really glad for the experience. Obviously, I gain more XP every time I try, and since I'm not familiar with watercolor, I know a little bit more than I used to. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button on your way out, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel for more art challenges to come. Next time on Dreaming Tabitha, and that problem is known as the squeaks. I do find it ironic that I keep using the word bleed and blood to do what I do not do. I must be learning something because I'm doing alright. I know it's bloody, it's gruesome, and it's super intense. Sounds like Thanksgiving to me.